Do not try to adjust the picture. A new intro is coming in 3, 2, 1.
It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
Hello, Movie Man fans. I'm sure there's a lot of you right now. I'm sorry that my review had to get bumped 2 months later ever since my last one. That's all because of Uncensorer. He bumped in to my October review, and I had to make this one down into November, which is actually, I kind of thank him for that, because that kind of ties into my next review, which is right now. So, first of all, let me ask you a question that will lead into my review. How many original storyline movies have come out in 2010? As a film critic, and pretty good one myself, I have to say there's only one good film that was original. This one was Inception. Yes, I already gave my review about it. You can check out my old films. But it was original. That was the point. Nothing like it had ever came before it. That's what I call original. Original storyline, original characters, the entire 9 yards. Whole 9 yards. Anyways. But you know, in 2010, there's been a lot of movie adaptations, remakes, and just flat out awesome sequels that will make anybody cry. Oh yes. Well, as for 2 decades ago, there was a lot of original films, but I'm only reviewing one today, and that just happens to be the first ever Back to the Future movie. The first one was awesome. New storyline, great characters, Marty McFly, Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown. It's just awesome. 2 great characters to make one great dynamic duo. That is the only dynamic duo that I personally think is better than Woody and Buzz. And no, I'm not going to make a top 7 dynamic duos in movies, because that would make me go crazy. Don't ask why. But all I can tell you is that when I went to see the re-release of this film 2 weeks ago, this is being recorded November 5th. But my point is that I went to see the re-release of the film, and it was an awesome experience. They gave us multiple choice questions, they gave us pop quiz about movies, and the Back to the Future trilogy, of course. It was just a fun experience. My entire family went. It was awesome. But now, let's get to the movie, shall we? I have the Blu-ray version right here, so you won't be able to see it in high def because I can't record high definition videos. So, I'm going to be reviewing the first one. So, let's get to it. So we start the movie with the opening credits where some person is turning up all the sound dials on an amplifier. Jeez, I wonder what might happen. Wait, let me guess. The amplifier is going to overload! I get 10 points. Yeah! So out of the wreck comes Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, obviously, who sounds like someone familiar.
Hey, Doc, where are you?
Mom, Dad, I'm home!
Yep, he played Stuart Little. So after all the clocks go off, Marty finds out that he's late for school, so he gets his skateboard and rides on the back of cars while listening to the best song from the movie.
Don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. The story sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. That's the power of love.
When Marty gets caught with his hot 80s girlfriend played by Claudia Wells, yes, I said that, it turns out that he's trying out for Battle of the Bands, doesn't get accepted, and gets depressed. After Marty drools over a truck, they try to kiss and get distracted by two people. But first, a crazy woman who's trying to save a tower, and they get stopped by her father. She writes her number and gives him a kiss. Wow. I wish a girl did that for me. So Marty catches up with Doc at 1:16 a.m. at Twin Pines Mall, an actual mall that resides in Burbank. Wait a minute. 24-hour scientific services? Okay, moving on? So Doc unveils a DeLorean and claims,
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
so it blows up right in front of them at 88 miles per hour, which is followed by a very debatable shot of either green screen or clever editing of fire. So Doc shows Marty how the time machine works when it powers on and shows October 26, 1985. Yes, I do have pictures that I took of the re-release I went to on October 25th, which was the night that Marty went back in time. He shows the famous dates known to the U.S.
Say you want to see the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
He even shows the inaccurate date of the birth of Christ. And he even shows the date he claims he invented time travel. Well, what do you know? It happens to be the 55th anniversary of the day. After all the instructions, Doc tells Marty that he's going 25 years into the future and...
I'll also be able to see who wins the next 25 World Series.
Yes, Doc, and I can tell you who won the 2010 World Series. No, Dodgers, no. Go north a bit. No, Oakland, not you. Attaboy, Giants. Oh yeah, the Giants did win the World Series. So to save you 15 minutes of slapstick, terrorists come, Marty goes back to 1955 on accident, and gets to Hill Valley where he meets his father, who is a complete wimp, nerd, and has what people 50 years later would call the Justin Bieber haircut. So this is your average typical 50s bully who... Wait a minute! What in the world? Is that a guy wearing 3D glasses? Did 3D movies actually exist back in the 50s? Or did that guy have severe epilepsy that I don't want to know about? So after following his father home, saving him, and even getting hit on by his mom, he meets his grandparents, who are actually pretty chill. Plus, they have the best lines in this movie.
He cries whenever we take him out, so we just leave him in there all the time.
Followed by...
Who the hell is John F. Kennedy?
Here's another part that's actually really funny.
Do you have a television?
Oh, yeah, you know we have 2 of them.
Wow, you must be rich.
Oh, honey, he's teasing you. Nobody has 2 television sets.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, he's totally pulling your leg. So he meets the 1955 Doc, who actually says the 3rd funniest line in this movie.
I finally invent something that works.
Tries to get his parents back together, which doesn't go well. So after those scenes, Marty scares his dad by impersonating Darth Vader.
My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. That's Spock, you Star Trek! You don't compare Darth Vader and Vulcan? Oh yeah, that's right, the guy wouldn't get it. This is the 50s. The original series didn't come out to the 60s. Oh yeah, that's right. But still, it's too logical for people that were watching it back in 85. So he goes to Marty... Yeah, and Marty sets him up in the bar and asks Lorraine out. Unfortunately, the biggest guy in town has to come in and ruin his proposal.
I thought I told you never to come in here.
Man, Biff actually makes Napoleon Bonaparte look generous. And, like every 80s movie, there has to be a chase scene in which Marty actually invents the American pastime of skateboarding. I really don't want to make a dirty joke about this, so let's just move on. So he gets home to Doc as Doc shows him the plan for sending him back to 1985. Let me see if I can take some notes on this, shall we?
We run some industrial-strength electrical cable from the top of the clock tower down, suspending it over the street between these two lampposts. Meanwhile, we've outfitted the time vehicle with this big pole and hook, which runs directly into the flux capacitor. At the calculated moment, you start off from down the street.
I can't do it. Yeah, this is just too confusing. But it results into the fourth funny moment. Lorraine gets into the place and asks him to ask her to the dance that Saturday. He reluctantly accepts and convinces his dad to fight him to get them back together. But that doesn't go too well. Biff and his drunk friends jump Marty. Lorraine gets... Never mind. Marty is thrown into the trunk of a black kid's car, followed by...
Hey, beat it, Spook. This don't concern you.
Damn. I'm sure glad that that's no longer said in movies.
Huh?
The hell are Spook's up to?
I have no comment. So his parents kiss, Marty saved his existence and pays him back by playing Johnny Go.
Louisiana down in New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens. There stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. Where lived a country boy named Johnny Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well. He could play a guitar just like he's ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go.
And gets to the clock tower to meet Doc. And he gets back to the future on a November 12th, which is my birthday. Another day follows, everything is normal until Doc has to interfere the kiss with, oh sweet God. And they go back in time hovercar style. So that is Back to the Future. 25 years later, it's still awesome. And it's been made into a trilogy. It's a cultural icon, and many people are still watching it. I hope Uncensored likes this, as this is my birthday present to him. I hope he does like it. Who am I kidding? I am Greg. And my birthday is November 12th, the day that he goes back into the future. And I really just want to give this the opportunity to thank everyone who's supported me throughout the years. I know some of them I don't even talk to anymore, but they stuck with it. I mean, I plan on doing this throughout my life. Making movies, not just these kind, but others. So, that's all I have to say. You guys have a good night now. Peace out.